Hi, and welcome to today's Science Short. I'm Erica, and today we're at the base of a wind turbine to talk about one ingredient of a turbine foundation, which you can see right here, concrete, which is not the same thing as cement. It's a pretty common misconception that the words concrete and cement can be interchanged, but there really is a difference between the two. They are not the same thing. In fact, a major difference is that concrete contains cement. Concrete is a final product of mixing cement, water, and aggregate, like sand and rocks of multiple different sizes, all together. Portland cement, otherwise known as just cement, is a dry, powdery material that, when added to water, makes a new substance that bonds materials together and holds them in place. Cement is very weak until it is mixed with water. When the cement gets mixed with water, it makes a substance called cement paste. The water activates ingredients within the cement to undergo a chemical reaction. This chemical reaction creates the strong binding properties of cement paste. And this cement paste is then mixed with fine and coarse aggregate and becomes the stuff we know as concrete. In concrete, typically about 2/3 of the mixture are the aggregates, both big and small, and then cement and water make up the remaining third. These ratios will depend on what you plan to use the concrete for. One Energy's turbine foundations, for example, must be strong enough to support structures that are very tall and very heavy. So we use ratios that result in extremely strong concrete. Different ratios, like using a different amount of water to cement, will change the strength and appearance of the final product once it's hardened. And not only will different ratios change the strength of the concrete, but using different types of materials for the concrete and aggregates can change the strength as well. To create concrete, you must mix cement paste and different size aggregates together. At this point, it's not the concrete you're used to seeing. It's wet concrete in more of a liquid state. Having it in this state allows us to pour the concrete into a mold or form of whatever shape we want it to end up looking like. Once concrete is placed into its form, it's typically left to sit so it will harden and cure. This process gives concrete its strength and durability. The hardened, or final set concrete, is what we're used to seeing, from the sidewalks we walk on to the foundation of a house. And just like houses have foundations made of concrete, our wind turbines have one too. The foundation of a wind turbine is made of concrete, along with some rebar to reinforce it, and it supports the entire structure. Because these structures are so tall, the foundation must be extremely strong. To ensure this, we use a whole bunch of very strong concrete. One Energy's foundations use more than 300 yards of concrete brought in by around 30 concrete trucks just for one turbine foundation. The concrete we use for One Energy's wind turbine foundations comes pre-mixed, so it has the cements, aggregates, and water already combined. We use a concrete mix design that creates a very high-strength concrete. The concrete trucks come in with the pour-ready concrete in their drums, and the concrete is created down a chute where our technicians guide it to where they want it placed within the form. We take samples of the concrete sporadically as it's being conveyed down the chute throughout the entire placement of the concrete to later test and prove what the concrete's strength is. Once the concrete is all placed, we let it harden until it's strong enough to backfill with dirt and start the rest of the construction process of the wind turbine. There you have it, the basics of concrete. As you can probably tell, there's a ton of science involved in the strengths and uses of concrete, much more than we were able to discuss today. Some people spend their entire careers learning about and working with concrete, but for now, you know the basics and can say that you know that concrete is not the same as cement. Thanks for watching One Energy Science Shorts, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more, and also challenge everything.